Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to SpeedGaming. So we got the Link to the Past Casual Boots Tournament, round of 48. So we've got a first of a doubleheader today between kademan941 and anglhz. I am Pixcalibur, joined on commentary by Phoenix. How you doing today?
Going well, and as you told, it's a doubleheader. We are here on game 1, and I'm looking forward, and we will see what will happen here on game 1. Can be made an indicator for game 2 as well. But we will see. Runners are released, so we should start here at any moment.
Yeah, like you said, let's see what the first game shows, because let's say if it's, for example, a very fast or very slow seed, let's see how it kind of changes how they think about the second game.
And here we are.
So early heart container in Link's house. So okay, that's nice safety. Let's see. So first few minutes, same old checks. Go through the escape sequence. See if they pick up anything useful that might change their routing.
But as always in Cash Boost, the first minutes will be the same. The first thing we need to do is go down to Zelda, rescue her through the dark escape, and bring her to the sink. And maybe we will find here some items will give us directly a diversions after the escape.
Okay, gonna check in chat here. Is this better? I tried lowering my audio a little bit.
So you're on Discord, you're now just a bit too quiet for me. Best MSU, Kademan is using Final Fantasy Mix.
Okay, checking again. So I kind of went in between here. So let's see, is this better?
Now you hear me, my name is Phoenix, hello.
Yeah, at least that's the nice thing about the first few minutes here. A good time to kind of get everything up in place here. So in chat, am I still too loud or is it too low now?
Well, looks like there was a confusion. I'm the loud guy, not you. But if
Okay, yeah, thanks, chat. Okay, so I'm fine right now because I know some of the other races, like the commentary, like the audio, my audio was a little bit too high, so I had to lower that down. So Should be okay right now.
Yeah, that's a good stuff here during the escape. You can do stuff like the audio check. And I don't have paid attention. I'm not sure if you have seen the map or not.
I don't think we've seen the map yet. So, see it in the 3 chests here, see if there's anything.
No map yet, thanks to the chat. Hello Hammer, and here is the map.
So early hammer and quite a number of heart containers already, so that's they get Dark World access. You know, could consider going in there. You got enough health to work with.
Yeah, but for Dark World access there is still some stuff missed, like Glove, like Moon Pearl.
Well, that's basically all the safety they're gonna need for the whole run here. Okay, map check. That was red crystal in Eastern and a couple of regular crystals in Desert and Hera.
This will mean the 3 pendants are in the Dark World today. Or in this seed. And we got some divergence here. Angel decides to go to the forest. He will skipping Lumberjack for the moment, it looks like.
Yeah, which is fine. Lumberjack had just a red 20, so don't care about that. Oh, nice bush crab there with those single bomb drops there.
This will be helpful in Kakariko.
Alright, starting our Kakariko checks here. Let's see, what do we have? So, only a Moon Pearl from Dark World access. We found a glove in the forest where the mushroom is. Oh, a lamp, okay. That's one step towards Aga. It does give mountain access. I mean, only the front part of it.
The front you will mean Old Man and also Spectral Cave.
Yeah, that's all. That's all they can check at this point. We're gonna need either a mirror or a hook shot.
And Angel is lucky, he got 3 bombs from the bottle vendor. Talking a bottle, here it is. And a fire rod.
Oh, okay.
Here is your mirror.
Yeah, this seed's kind of loaded pretty early here. It gives a lot of options now. So
yeah, this is the Hera all-inclusive package.
Yeah, I mean, they got fire sources, so Hera's full cleared. East Death Mountain, so that's Paradox Cave. And the mirror is nice now. They don't have to worry about death warping because you already got 8 hearts and a blue mail. That can be kind of hard to do death warping. I don't have to worry about that anymore. A sick kid with nothing.
Gives us his pocket money. Single rupee in the back of tavern. And talking about mirror is also helpful when we are thinking about the dam. You only need to enter it once. $100 on library. Angel decides to leave it behind. And nothing on race game. And it looks like Angel decides not to go to the south shore. He will go to the mountain directly. Makes sense. We have access to Hera. It's a crystal. We have to do it anyway. So why not now?
Yeah, just follow where all these items are taking you. Especially if you get like a flute up there, that would make a South Shore area a bit easier to work with. So Angles will be doing their lumberjack check and finding nothing in there. And Kademan did going for a blind race game, nothing. I think they did grab that 100 rupees, which is fair in case money gets a little tight. It's always good to have that on hand.
And now we will see some divergence here. Kademan on the south shore on the way to the dam. And Angel on the way to Hera. Looks like Kademan tried to collect some money for Sora. Speckrock Cave is nothing, just some sticks and a piece of heart.
Mini Moldorm, not much either. Just another heart container. Oh, okay, that's a very fast map check, and I am not seeing what that is. Okay, now there we go. So Pie, Thieves Town, and Ice Palace green pendant. Turtle Rock's the other red crystal.
Got the Bloomerang and Ice Rock Cave.
Kademan will be making their way up the mountain. South Shore Ice Rod Cave, not much in there. So I guess we'll be following the early item chain here.
Yeah, South Shore was basically empty. And we have got the myths from Hera.
Still can't do a whole lot on the Dark Death Mountains. Still need a Moon Pearl. But once that Moon Pearl comes out, that's gonna be a lot of options here. And let's see, we got good fight.
With the Moon Pearl, the Dark will return basically into green.
Let's see. There's still an item in the basement of Hera. Let's see what Angles is gonna do. No, gonna leave that behind for now. I mean, you got East Death Mountain. Might as well check that first.
Just want to say we got the mountain with 7 possible items.
Alright, so now we got Paradox Cave checks here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, a bow. That's nice. So that's clearable Eastern. And that's a red crystal, so that's no problem.
Just wanted to say Eastern is a red, so bow is really welcome here. Got a second bottle.
I think in this context that was intentional because of the portal. Yeah, a lot of times the runners will be trying to bomb jump across to the other side, but in this case, you're just gonna go use the portal, probably trying to work with the Super Bunny Cave here. Oh, okay, yeah, kademan getting knocked into what I call the penalty hole. the double fall there. Okay, a bug net in Super Bunny Cave, so not much there. I might be taking a look at TR here.
Makes sense. It's Ether. I guess next stop will be King's Tomb on Angel's side. But nothing in there. And he is setting up a hooligan, collecting some money for Sora. There was a okay, I just want to say there was a red item on Lake Hale Island. But it looks like it was...
Red boomerang.
Yeah.
So they're not going to care about that. Okay, so first look in the eastern area. So Saha's Closet, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, okay, well that's not bad. That's Zora money right there.
And let's see if Kademan will also do the Super Bunny Cave, or if he want to say, nope, not this time, not without Moon Pearl. He will not, but it's understandable.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to lose anything. The only thing missing was a buff net, so that's not going to cause any problems. So Cataman's probably going to be following Angl's footsteps here. There's not a whole lot left to check, actually. So we got Zora, we got Adina, and then Hera Basement.
If all you want to do Zora area.
Yeah, both runners skipped the Hera Basement, and I mean, to be fair, if they get bottlenecked into that right now, like early in the seed, that's not as bad. I mean, you don't want to be getting like last location like Ice Rod there. That's really bad because you'll be searching everywhere else first.
But as we know, there is nothing in the basement. I mean, our option to combine Hera Basement back in is on combination with the Dark Cloud Mountain. We get a mirror, so why not?
So in chat, Ice Rod cannot be on pedestal. Oh no, it can be on pedestal. No, because Trinex is a no, that was a red crystal, so it can be. So yes, Pod, Easttown, and Ice. So yeah. I get that reverse. A Pyramid Fairy can't have Ice Rod.
Just wanted to say, pet is possible for Samaria and Ice Rod. Both are crystals.
Yeah, as long as Samaria Ice Palace is not Samaria locked, so Cold Stare can't drop a small key. So if it's not an item, then that's fine.
An item or map compass?
But like Pod and Beastown are completely fair game because they're both, I believe, full clearable at this point. I mean, Beastown needs nothing to clear, and then they have everything for Pod. Like to put it even in logic. So okay, so Eastern I do not think had anything. Just good for that red crystal.
Okay, which options are left? We have left the water checks, we have Agina Hera Basement.
Yeah, I think that might be it. I can't think of anything else right now. They have no access to desert. There's like nothing else at this point. Don't have Aga access. You need cape or another sword.
We have already seen Ice Rod Cave and there was a bloomerang.
Yeah, the runners haven't checked that yet. Yeah, there's still some pretty trolly options the seed could do. Again, I mean, I've seen one case where, let's say you have, in this case, Moon Pearl on Desert Ledge, but you have to be Aga to get, like, the book. Or even, or even the flute to get backdoor access to the Desert Ledge. I mean, I've seen some trolly stuff like that, so kind of maybe for a chat would love this, but the runners probably don't want to see something like that.
Oh yes, of course. For us commentators and for the chat, it's good content, but not for the runners. This looks like Agina on kademan side.
Okay,
yes, this will be Agina.
Okay, so yeah, angles with water walks, that should be giving us our Zora check.
He's not checking Desert Ledge. Agina with a harpies.
Well, if Zora ends up with nothing... Oh, okay, we can't get that yet. There's a shovel on the Zora ledge. Now, vanilla flippers would be kind of funny here. I mean, we just go straight into that shovel. Oh no, okay, there we go. There's our Dark World access. 500 rupees well spent there.
It's expensive, but it was worth.
Alright, so Aga, yeah, no, not dealing with Aga 1 this seed.
Ingle is having some troubles with the splash deletion, but here we go.
Right, so you got that. Yeah, he only had one bomb left there, so when he got it, gets that shovel. Yeah, I'm gonna expect him to. No, he doesn't have to look at that right away. He can just pair that up with like the Dark World check. So it does Stumpy. He can just do the shovel check then.
Yeah, but with this Moon Pearl you will see a lot of green on your tracker.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like what's not lit up at this point would be stuff like Ice Palace, Mire. Gosh, there's not much. Like all of Dark Death Mountain is open, or at least part of it. I mean, you can't do all of Hookshot Cave.
I mean, you can also enter Ice Palace. We can do some faithful boss.
Yeah, I mean they can do that, but I don't think either run is going to do that, especially since Ice Palace is a pendant, so that's definitely not on their priority.
And now both runners on the way to Skull Woods.
I mean, yes, full clearable, crystal. Why not?
With a vanilla Biki. And yes, ice is green pendant. So you can think about to do ice, but preferably you don't want to enter ice if it's not really necessary. Which thread will we see here? Nice one.
Yeah, that's a good fight there on Angle's side. Okay, that's one item. The other item, okay, so both items are in the back. Bombos. Yeah, very convenient hammer with its tempered sword damage, and getting good position on with the Mothula, not hitting it down into the open space so that the damage can register.
Sadly no book here, so we can't do a pet check. Okay, the man decided to use the lamp here to save magic, to keep more magic for the modular fight.
Mothula being a little less cooperative on kademan941's side. That's kind of that upper quarter is not a good spot for it to be.
Not really. Need to take a look on his hearts, but we got a fairy and it doesn't matter. Modular is down. We got both items, so
Right, Angles into Pendant Thieves. See how many items we get out of the front. Okay, there's Burna, so that would put Spike Cave into logic.
Myth chain is also an option, yeah, that's true. Hello, Cape.
So 2 items in the front of thieves, so I guess not enough for them to stay in there. So it's just
sorry.
Yeah, just double safety items in there. So.
And as we have seen on kademan's side, Cape isn't really required. There's just a hard container. Turn 6 on Graveyard Ledge. The reason why Angle is doing Bumper and Graveyard Ledge now is really simple. If he doing the Dark South, Bumper and Graveyard would be isolated for him. It's the best option to do it now, otherwise, yeah, it's can be a lost occasion if there is no progression.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it doesn't cost too much time to just route that in. If you're gonna last location, it's like, where do you really get it in with at this point? You can't pair it up with like catfish and I'll have a hook shot, and even that's not the best check either. Well, there's the book. Okay. And yeah, I don't think the runners are gonna do pet check. I mean, that would have been convenient to have a little bit earlier.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't know where the book is. We had, or we have, Darkfield access over hammer and gloves, or mitts. So the decision was just do Skull Boots right now. It's a crystal, do it. So it's out of your mind, and you can focus on other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty standard right there. And even head check doesn't take all that long to get if they need to do that. But that's going to be towards the back if they're starting to run low on checks, or if they're starting to get worried about pedestal being an option.
I mean, talking about pet, Seastone is completely in logic, also pot. For eyes, we may be missing Hookshot and Samaria, and also Flippers.
Alright, got our Smith chain here. Not able to do magic back. We don't have powder, or I think like you need mushroom and, or at least mushroom for fake powder.
Yeah, for fake powder we also need Samaria. Hello, Flippers!
Okay, so that is full clear of ice outside of Samaria logic.
Yeah, we can also dip Swamp if we want. And we got a sword upgrade from Stompy. On the shovel was nothing, just 10 sticks.
So far, the seed's been pretty nice with the kind of the routing here. It's just kind of one smooth line here, because that book also gives full clearable desert on top
Indeed.
of that. And you know, imagine you find if you're gonna, let's say, use the mirror, take out desert, and you find like hookshot, that's even more convenient. You just go route swamp in with that. Yeah, tablets. Yeah, that gives Wombo's tablet, because that's a potentially bad check. So, ooh, okay. No, that is. Ooh, boy.
Samaria makes ice more interesting.
Yeah, because now that's full logic. Icebreaker. So that's I mean, that's probably still not priority for them at this time. They got a lot of other checks to do, but that is an option. Especially if they get like another sword to make cold stare here.
Talking about tablet, here is the first one. With 50 bucks. We have 300 more on Desert Ledge.
Angle's doing the same thing there. Going into desert. Kind of like the music selection here. It's actually kind of appropriate music for this, I believe. I believe this is FF5. What is this? This is a desert area. This music.
Yeah, Kademan told he's using Final Fantasy Mix today.
Yeah, because I heard like 5, 4, 6. I think Mystic Quest. So it's just like the nostalgia, listening to those old tunes. Nothing on the torch.
Hello, heart refill. We will take it.
I don't remember if that was both items out of desert yet, but I mean, it's not going to matter. You're gonna take out Lambo anyway for crystal.
And Lanmo will be our crystal number 4.
Not too much needed for go. They're gonna need a hook shot. They need flute. Need ice rod, ether, and possibly quake. But we don't know what fire is locked by yet.
I was wondering why kademan don't have the Samaria, but he was on a hype cave yet. I would guess he will combine hype cave with pyramid pot.
Alright, so desert. Good just for the crystal. So get that out of the way. Yeah, so let's see. We haven't seen East Dark World. That should be coming up pretty much about now. That can get yeah, he's gonna get Hype Cave. Probably will do Pyramid Ledge. Catfish is just one of those ugly checks. I'm not sure if they're gonna do that. Definitely will dip Pod, and I mean that is full clearable Pod.
Where was Kane? Here in hype cave on the NPC.
We'll see it right up now.
And about Angel, it was more looking like he don't know about how to use the invisible purple chest. So yeah, walking with the chest take his time, and this was the reason why kademan take the lead. Yeah, and kademan decides to go to pot directly. Yeah, he also did hype cave before doing purple chest into bombers and desert.
Yeah, I think Angels did like a long walk there to do all that. So it did take a little bit of time. Nothing on Hobo.
Just 10 sticks, this will give us maybe some crafting materials to get a new sword. Or maybe another bow. Okay, what are you doing? Will this be a trip into ice? It looks like.
Okay, this is an interesting play. I mean, it is full clearable in logic. Green pendant. Probably trying to see if maybe you can at least scoop up the 3 items in here.
And maybe he thinks about to finish ice to combine the green pendant with the pot play.
I mean, that is fair. At this point, we really have just pendants. I mean, unless you're gonna do a swamp dip, that's a lot of people don't like doing that. Hera, that's way in the back of their minds. I mean, that could be combined with Ether Tablet, Dark Death Mountain, because Turtle Rock can be dipped. Actually, that can be taken all the way to Laser Bridge, I believe. Just missing the
for TR dip, we are still missing Ether.
Oh yeah, they can't get in yet. Okay. That's and even Hookshot Team they can't do. They only can do the bonk chest.
We got the big key here. So what will kademan do? Okay, he's not going to Helma. He will do the back first. Nice extension. Nice sword upgrade and pot.
Yeah, that will make if he wants to clear out ice, that makes it a lot more attractive. I think bolts are much easier to handle.
And here is our ether.
Okay, now the whole death, or at least TR. I mean, you probably want to see a hook shot, but that could be in TR. There's no reason why it can't.
We got another shield.
It's been a while since I've seen a pendant pod with the goods. Although, to be fair, in this case, they were kind of running out of checks, so... I mean, eventually... Ooh, there's the other sword. That's good timing for angles there. So that is all 3 items. Yeah, you're kind of having to do pendants at this point. A lot of the other options not as appetizing.
Yeah, but on this point, both runner did it right. One decides to go to ice, got rewarded with a sword. Kademan decided to go to pot, also got rewarded with a sword.
Yeah, and ether. And then we're gonna see what that green pendant is gonna give us. Pretty sure Angle's very happy to see that sword because it just makes that fight so much easier. And yeah, it was the Mario lock.
Just wanted to say, ice was logically some Mario locked.
Yeah, no, ice was it was a couple of red rupees and the sword. And green pendant will... that's actually good for angles, because he'll just, you know, when he does, if he's gonna do pod, has to do pod, just route that green pendant in with that.
And I think that was the reason, was thinking about will I do pot or not. Okay, let's do green pendant first, so I can turn it in. Okay, the only interesting stuff in pot was sword upgrade and E for 4TR. And Angle leaves green pendant behind for the moment. Looks like he forgot to mirror to turn it in.
I mean, as long as he mirrors after pod, that's after he finishes pod, assuming he's gonna finish pod, that's fine then. That's not too big a loss.
Nothing on pyramid. And I guess this will be the catfish play.
Yeah, this is as good as time as any to do this. Unfortunately, you don't have the mushroom, so you can't pair that up. Kademan's gonna go picking up that shovel. I mean, we know it's nothing, but this is a good timing to just route all this in.
Just wanted to say, from his perspective, there can be some progression on shovel. I got mirror, I got flips. Okay, let's get it.
Let's see, what do we have left after this? So we got Hook the Swamp, and then pretty much Dark Death Mountain here.
And a possible TR dip.
Yeah, because that can be taken. Yeah, okay, now I can say that can be taken all the way to Laser Bridge. Mimic Cave can get that out of the way. Still looking for that hook shot, so they'll probably check like bonk, the bonk chest first.
And here comes the mountain blade. And we have to go over the mirror portal. Will mean we can also do check E for directly.
Yeah, so we got still have Hera Basement. Spike Cave.
True.
Oh yeah, Thieves Town. Yeah, there's still 2 in the back, so that's very possible something back there. That's gonna be likely last location, unless they're gonna just combine that with a pet pull at that point.
$300 on Ether tablet.
Okay, Kademan is going for the basement.
Yeah, it's the best option to do it right now, otherwise you will leave it behind forever. And maybe he needs a little break to think about what can I do next, what will be the best option.
Probably going through in his head how many checks do I have left? And what will be like, yeah, most of the density wise. So we got TR, Spike Cave. That might be easiest after TR, because if you do Spike Cave now, it's another climb up. Don't have hook shot. That's kind of a bit isolated there. And okay, nothing in Hera Basement. Okay, so at least we've ruled that out.
I'm pretty sure Kademan will be happy to call about. Kademan will be happy about this ether. Now he can open TR and maybe thinking about to enter it.
Okay, Angles taking out Helmerstor for that's gonna be their second pendant. So it's, at this point, at least Pedestal's gonna be on the back burner, because Thieves is right next door to Ped. At least pretty close to it. I mean, Skull would be the closest, but Thieves kind of not that far off. Alright, so we got Bonk Chest here.
Or a heart container, and here comes a green pendant on Angel's side.
Ooh.
What a food.
Okay, wow. Oh boy,
Green pendant is hard required.
Okay. That's huge right there. So that's gonna Ankles is not. That's gonna take him to Meyer because we need to see what Meyer's locked by. If it's not Quake, that's a full clearable.
And meanwhile, Kademan decides to enter TR.
At this point, it's almost like imagine Thieves Town having Ice Rod. That would, because we already have 2 pendants you have to do. You have to go into, and why not make the 3rd one required? So Angles is going to be following that flute. Meyer is going to be locked by that looked to be Ether, I believe.
Yes, he tracked Ether for both dungeons. This will mean Ice Rod and Hookshot are the go mode items for Angle. Just a bit scared of Kademan's heart, but I think his fairy is still alive.
Yeah, I think he still has the fairy, so that's not too big an issue. So far, nothing, just a vanilla big key, lava chest.
And now the big question, will Kademan finish Ice or not?
I mean, I don't think Kademan's even stepped into ice yet. So, he's got to be thinking about that because he's not going to have a lot of checks left.
Not really. Here we have seen it, the parry is still alive. Oh, we got half magic.
I mean, that's always acceptable. Make Trinex a lot easier when we get to that point. Otherwise, nothing much in TR so far. And I'm not sure if we've seen anything in Meyer yet. It's just been all dungeon items. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Got your fairy, so...
This hookshot makes swamp clearable. And maybe double the TR is required.
Got a mushroom and mire.
Now you can also think about to do fake powder.
Yeah, may just group fake powder and then just turn into mushroom after that. And then pay attention to the ice palace. If hookshot might have been required, I don't know if a small key is in one of the first couple spots there.
There was a small key on the right side.
Okay, but not. I know the first check was just 20 rupees, and then the freezer room. I don't remember what that had in it.
Freezer room was the big key.
Okay, no, that's hookshot locked then, because yeah, logically hookshot locked. If that's the case, though, that man, they really protect that flute because you had to do TR to get that hookshot logically. Okay, so kademan941's just gonna be following that hookshot. Take that straight into swamp, and then we'll hopefully take that into pendant ice after this. Again, not gonna have a whole lot left to check.
There was nothing in mire, a mushroom and a piece of heart.
Yeah, I have to pay attention when if kademan941 goes through ice, I have to pay attention to that. If hookshot's locked, right now we know it's actually in logic now. We have what we need to actually do that the normal way.
Yeah. So logically, there was a small key on the right side of ice. Will mean logically we need a hookshot. So the flute is behind Samaria and hookshot logically, but ice rock can be still on pet.
Here we go. You've got fake powder on Angle's side here.
Use escape to drain the magic. Good idea. And here's the quake. But yes, the chat is telling us we don't even care about logic in this game.
If you can break it, you just break it. They already know. They just keep it in mind. But in an actual play, yeah, whatever. What logic? I mean, I have seen it burn people a few times, but that's more like in like the mentor tournament because that takes experience. You have to actually be able to keep that logic in mind. So I've seen, I think it was like Hobo having something, and you have to keep that in mind that, wait, that's flippers locked.
Or another example, you know you have found an item in ice. So, okay, I have found some Mario in ice, okay. I was there with fake flippers, so this will mean flippers can't be behind Samaria, like Maya or TR.
Yeah, they keep that all in mind so that they know, okay, I don't search here.
But if I'm still looking for a flute, it can still be in TR. And that was the case. But not in this seat. This was a seat that I played a few weeks ago. It was just an example for keeping the logic in your mind.
So mushroom, nope, nothing there.
Oh, another bottle.
Yeah, not the progression, but you know, we got plenty of money, bottles. You might as well, yeah, just buy safeties. You got all that cash, might as well spend it on something.
Do we know for sure that Pet said no? Ice Rod can still be on Pet.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, double dip TR was required. Ice Rod was behind the hookshot.
Oh boy. So no dodging this. Oh, that's So this is gonna be a wash at this point, and there's no advantage. You know, even finding that flute, yeah, you do need to find it, but that's kind of by itself at this point.
But what a chain! Got your hookshot from Roller Room in TR to find your Ice Rod to finish TR. What a chain!
Yeah, so now Pet is officially gone. Now Kademan just needs to take out Ice. Gotta get that green pendant. That's all he's gotta do at this point, and that might swing the tables a little bit here.
So, Chat was asking about a possible pet check. We will see it on Angl's side. Meanwhile, we have seen Repmail on Argus.
I mean, the most that could be on this would be silvers. That's probably like the worst thing it could be. Nope, that's just, there's your other shield, so they're not going to care about that.
Hello, Mirror Shield.
Yeah, at least you know where that is.
Just to answer the question, what is on Pet? I think I know what Kademan is doing. This will be the Trinix play for Pyramid Ferry. Just to hope to find the flute there.
Yeah, so we got Trinix. He might route in Spike Cave as well. And yeah, Pyramid Ferry. And at that point, he may not have much left.
Maybe the rest of the hookshot cave. There are also 3 chests left.
Yeah, he's going to do that right now. That's fine. So, yeah, and in terms of if he's down the pendant option, he's going to pick Ice over Thieves because just density wise. Okay, there's our supposed boots right there. Green 20. I think we are at bottle percent, I believe, or is that?
Yes, that was the last. That was the last bottle, because bottle number 4 for Kademan will be on mushroom.
Okay, so we know all the bottles. So Angel's doing the back of Thieves here. So I mean, we know Pedestals is dead, but what 2 items are back here?
Maybe he is hoping for hookshot or for Ice Rod here, but we know the location of these 2 items.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that they are tangled up with each other. So you said you have to double dip TR. And it's pretty deep as well. It's not like the hookshot with the first item. It's all the way near the.
It's the hookshot is behind the big key.
Yeah. Right before the, I think, second basement.
And it's also understandable on Angle's point of view. You don't want to go to TR without fire rod. You want to go in, kill, Trinex, and never go back to this dungeon. But we got the info from kademan. Hookshot is in roller room, and you need the hookshot to find your ice rod. And in this one, it looks like Smolky is locking himself.
Yeah, so unless, there's nothing that really could be on blind outside of silvers to at least try to put something to compensate for this.
And we will never see a pet bull because we know it's just a mirror shield. Hello, Silvers!
Oh yeah, speaking of silvers, okay. it was not on not on the boss I was thinking. It was on the other boss. Okay, so we're not even missing silvers. We have to get it.
Yes. It's more like, okay, I'm getting up to place my silvers. Oh fuck, wrong placement. No, my enemy will get my true weakness. Okay.
Oh boy. Well, so Angles looks like gonna be doing hookless swamp. Yeah, that's gonna sink time right there. Kademan, let's see. This is going to be, as you mentioned, to be Pyramid Fairy. So we know there's nothing left. It could be because I think we both found almost everything in the inventory. I think the only thing we haven't found is powder, I believe.
That's true. That's true. We know where the red meringue is. We know where the flute is. We know where mushroom is. So still powder's missing.
Red boomerangs on the island, Highly Island.
Yes. Here is a
Well,
we have talked about powder. Where is the flute? Flute is on green pendant, so we have to clear ice.
I mean, he's got to be thinking about this at this point because there's, in terms of item density, that's might be the densest spot he's got left. And it looks like that's going to be the case here.
Yes. Angel is not doing TR first. We guess he is hoping for an ice rod before he is entering TR. And we know the ice rod is locked behind the hookshot, and hookshot is in TR.
Yeah, the logic got kind of trolly. It's kind of bad when you have that type of logic when you want to one dip, but you can't because the logic doesn't let you. Like simple one here. Let's say Samario's behind Icebreaker here. I mean, that's another example. You want to have Samario, but you can't. Seen that a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, and as a runner, you have to know Icebreaker and Ice Bomb Jump.
At this point, it's pretty much just execution because equipment-wise, that both runners are set. There's no challenge there. And so I think we really did find everything in the inventory.
And talking about items and ice, a red rupee, a sword upgrade, and no, sorry, red rupees and a sword upgrade. Yeah, that was it.
You know, I'm kind of hoping, like, let's say when Kademan does the Ganon climb, it's gonna be like Doom Castle music from Mystic Quest. Somewhat good music for that climb, but we will see. We'll see what music gets used. Yeah, this Ice Palace is logically hookshot locked. Because you don't have a way to the right without a hookshot.
And we have to do key stealing here. Otherwise there is no chance to get to codes there.
Yeah,
we have seen her up. Sorry.
Yeah, Angel's doing these checks as you mentioned.
Yeah. But just wanted to say we have already seen her basement on Kademan's side. We know there's just a red rupee.
So we should expect Kademan to immediately go turn this green pendant in.
To find his flute.
I mean, Mire, it wasn't a God Mire, but it doesn't take too long. I think it was in the compass chest, so at least you don't have to do the cutscene.
Double dip TR will take in total, I would guess, 7-8 minutes. I mean, chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I would guess about, yeah, double dip TR if you go first time to the laser bridge. 7-8 minutes.
So here we go. So kademan's gonna be getting their flute. It's, I would think, pretty close to last location at this point. Angles is, I think, realizing that have to go into TR. There's like nothing else to check at this point.
And this will mean go mode for kademan.
Yeah, kademan's gonna be at least has a pretty good lead here, because after Meyer, I think it's just straight into. I think that's 7 crystals for kademan. Angles,
Yes, it is.
yeah, Angles is gonna have to still has to do the double dip of TR, and Swamp.
Yeah, and this chain for Ice Rod is really, really nasty today.
I mean, had Ice Rod even been on this left side Swamp, it wouldn't have been nearly as bad. But it's because it was hard hookshot locked. That's the problem.
Yes. I guess Ingo forgot that he has no hook shot.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I see that. It's just like muscle memory.
Yeah, I know. Good point, with the flute on green pennant you can really feel bad.
And I think, especially when he feels he's probably close to last location that. So but knowing that TR has to be double dipped, so there's no way around that.
Kademan is going for Spooky.
I think Kademan has any safeties here, because that's a little dangerous now. Okay, there we go.
He collected a powder from Pyramid Ferry.
I'm trying to remember, it still has the... I don't know if you have the ferry, the bottle still. Probably used it up already. Alright, easy. Vitreous fight. So that is going to be 7 crystals for Kademan. So, on the way to GT. So let's see where this big key is going to be located. So, in the chat, you can put anything from 1 to 22, or you think that big key is going to be located.
Yeah, I guess your number between 1 and 22. What do you think where the big key in GT is? I will go with my number 14 as always.
I just put a random guess of 8. Not sure where that would be, because it depends on their routing. I think a lot of times that's going to be like Stalfos room. That's what they do, right side
You
first.
mean DM room.
Yeah, the DM room.
And after entering GT, we will hear the music.
You don't get to hear this for too long. It's a Gilgamesh. Oh, there we go. I mean, it's not on the climb, it's on the lower part. You gotta figure this music's gonna have to be in here.
Okay, first check was 50 bucks. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5.
This MSU, I think, is just Final Fantasy mix, so variety of
Yes.
FF games.
A lot of bombs here. This was not the compass room, this was the bomb room.
Got 3. So I didn't mention like 10 bombs. 10 bomb pack was there. It's like all your refills you need.
Now we
So
should be settled for the... Sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I just want to say now we should be settled with bombs for the rest of the siege.
In the full refills. Okay, so that's 11. This is check number 12.
Well,
Oh, there's your single arrow. That's fine.
This will be number 13. $20. $14, $15, number 16.
Yeah, had a number of guesses around that. Probably all like random room guesses. I think the closest was 15. Out going over there.
No, the closest that I see was number 17 from Alien Bob 113.
Alien Bob 11317, Neustria guessed 15. So they're
oh yeah, of course. Don't forget her.
Digits. Alright, so Angles, their Ice Rod taking out Argus. So make their trip back of the TR after this.
Okay, question to you. What is the song called what we are listening now here in the climb?
I don't know the exact name of it. I know it's like where it is in the game. I know it's like the core, FF4. I don't know what the exact name of the song is.
From the last castle in Mystic Quest.
This one? I thought this was FF4. I know the first part was Doom Castle or whatever it's called in Mystic Quest. I thought this is a FF4 tune here.
I think that's reason enough for me to take a look into the track list. I mean, I have also the MSU here on my PC. But the question is he using the original pack or the alternate songs?
I mean, this is the original tune from the game.
No, I'm thinking about the MSU. I mean, you have also alternate tracks in the MSU pack. No, he switched some songs. Okay. There is no track list. Here we are. I found it.
Trollorm gained the bonk there. Kademan getting the victory on the rematch. You gotta love those iframes that the hookshot gives there. Yeah, I mean, even looking at how long this seed's been going, yeah, at this point it's like they don't see a finish yet, so you just have to keep going.
What's the longest possible boot seat can also take over 2 hours. If it goes really, really bad. It depends always on the item locations.
Okay, yeah, the music was going all over the place there on Ganon. The intro was Golbez, and then it turns into a Mystic Quest final boss. Angles getting their last crystal, be on their way into GT, and it's like a random room that had the big key. Alright, so that is Ganon down on Kademan's side. So get your GGs in chat for kademan941, who is going to take the first game of this doubleheader with a time of 1:44.16. GGs. And looking like Angles shortly after has put the DNF on, so kind of just get kind of brush us off, and then we'll kind of get set up for game 2.
Both runners told that they will keep their interview, that they will not get to the interview right now, just after game 2. That's completely understandable.
Yeah, that's fair. You don't want to get distracted. You don't want to accidentally put yourself on tilt or something. It's just like, just brush it off, and then just kind of get yourself prepared for the next game.
Okay, after we have seen the credits from Kademan, we will take a break. Next race of the series will start at 2 p.m. Eastern, so in 10-12 minutes. And after the break, there will be a change on the commentators. I will stay back and I will give my mic to another person. But you will still go with Pixcalibur. I will take this time to thank you to commentate with me. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, always good to do commentary with you, Phoenix.
I think it was the first time that I commentate with you.
I think I've done it before, but maybe not too often.
The last time we worked together, you are clicked the buttons.
Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe I was doing that more often.
Yeah, so I had you the first time on the mic on my side, not on the buttons. But yeah, it was a pleasure.
Okay, so are we just keeping this stream up and just kind of let it keep running at this time?
We will just roll the credits or let the credits finish. After that, we will make a break. We will take our time and we'll back in 12 minutes. Stay tuned. We will be back soon. And from my side, I wishing you a lot of fun with the game 2 of the series, and maybe we will hear us next time. Goodbye from my side.
Alright, so I will take a break. I'll be back in just a little bit, and I will be in the game 2 as well. So get the setup going and be back in a little bit. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back. Little quick break there after the first game. So this is Link to the Past Randomizer Casual Boots Tournament, Game 2. So this is the second game of their double header. kademan941 took the first game and kind of got a bit trolly at the end there with the logic. What the logic kind of made the runners do there. So we'll see what this game 2 will present for us today. I am Pixcalibur, and we'll be joined shortly by KristaJoy730. They're just a couple minutes back, but have some stuff to catch up on. But that's okay, since the first few minutes are just the usual opening sequence, so no major issues there. So let's see, yeah, we're kind of curious to see what Game 2 will present for our runners this time. Starting off with bombs. Okay, so that's nice for Kakariko stuff later on. Alright, got our runners synced up here. Just 20 rupees from Uncle. Okay, so quick ether. All right, that's fine. Don't have to worry about that if that locks anything. Okay, joined up by KristaJoy730. Welcome.
And then Pixie! Sorry, I ran a little bit late. Went to go get massive footage. And got caught in some traffic, man. But are we having fun yet? Is all I have to ask.
I mean, we're just underway. So the first game was pretty exciting. Runners got tossed around a little bit at the end there. The seed doing some weird logic stuff. So we'll see what this second game presents to them this time.
It's the same people from game 1.
Yes, this is the second game of a doubleheader.
Okay, so just trying to catch up on things. But, oh baby, this is going to be one heck of a match. So it looks like Cademan ended up taking the first game. And this is going to be a great one. So, give us a brief summary of what happened in Game 1 in terms of logic, since you mentioned that shenanigans happened.
Yeah, so the first game, it was actually pretty linear at the beginning. It actually gave a lot of stuff, so it was pretty open. Until you get to the usual bottleneck at the end. And actually it ended up forcing a logical double dip. You no way to avoid it. You had to do it to get a couple items in that kind of chained around each other. And actually, logically, it was locked up more stuff. A lot of pendants were required. At least 2 of them were required, at least, because you had to get goodies from them to progress. So
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
it was that end part that kind of threw both runners for a loop. I think they were getting close to last locationing. Running
Last
all-
locating. Wait a minute, that's my specialty. No, no, no. No one can take over last locating. Because I actually did the holy grail of all eras and last located sick kid, you know? So, yeah, when it comes to, you gotta leave last locating to the professionals. So, we're looking at escape so far, and nothing substantive out of Hyrule Castle other than maybe Ether, but, or at least according to the tracker. But, and even then, you don't know if that's any good until you see Meyer or TR. But it does freeze up stuff, so you can make snow cones, and that's pretty good in this heat, or at least over here, because I live in Florida, Pixie. So it is really hot over here. It feels like 105 degrees outside.
I mean, I don't think it's that hot. No, it's still hot here. Okay, well, are we seeing kind of a repeat of the last seed? Because if I remember, that's where the hammer was on game 1. They also got a early blue mail. That was also in game 1. So we're seeing some stuff just kind of repeating themselves here.
So hammer's good to have. I mean, it's better than having that fighter sword. And Master Sword.
Okay.
Woo! Now, if we do get us a lamp, that'll look really good for the Aga senses feeling tingly.
And in chat, yeah, I think it was with the middle chest. Just a weird coincidence.
Now, Pixie, I will tell you, I am a big fan of Dark Aga. You know, so if you get you a moon pearl, oh baby. Or if you want to make things real excited, why not have a moon pearl on Pyramid Ledge? That would be really good.
That was it could have done it. They could have trolled on the last seed, but no, the moon pearl ended up being pretty easy to find.
You gotta have things spicy, you know. I'm doing COCOM, so the more tragic, the better.
Oh, here we go!
Oh, baby,
there we go! You wanted a spicy seed? There we go.
Let's go, fire rod on the ledge. This is starting off great. So Aga 1 definitely required. There's no dodging it.
That's a barely could see that. Okay, the red pendant Eastern, a red crystal in Hair, and a regular crystal in Desert. Now I'm trying to think. Can you avoid fire? Logically, you can't. There might be some very weird setup that you can avoid the fire rod, but that's a lot of stuff you have to have happen. But if we see...
You would need pendant... Definitely a pendant Skullwoods.
Yeah, you need pendant Skullwoods.
Pendant TR.
And big key in GT cannot be on the right logically. And actually even going... Well, up top you could get by with just a lamp. But the right side cannot logically have the big key. There's a lot of stuff that has to happen.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be the chosen one. Oh, come on. We have to have this being the shown up to Leroy for the runners. I would appreciate this as being the one. You know, the Merle is already there, so there goes our pyramid dream. Nobody got to bomb the fillet. Stackarico on deck here.
This is very similar. That the last seed gave a lot of stuff at the beginning, and this is gonna get dangerous. So
all right, so literally this seed is going, hey, What's up? It is being the BitConnect of all seas right now. And if anybody knows what BitConnect was all about, we know that was a helping of fraud. So let's go. This seed is going to be as trolly can be. It is not, I believe it is not going to be a jetty for your Betty, Pixie. Not at all.
They're kind of wanting one. The first seed was anything but jet. It really dragged on, so they're hoping for something a little better here.
That's what I'm talking about. And see, Angle's already, tapping into my triggering right there by blowing up my sprite, because I use the ever so blessed Cuckoo sprite, which is already cursed, and blowing up my people. And we found our boots right there in the back of the cafe.
Yeah, at least that was early in the seed. The first game, it was in Bookshot Cave, so that was way back. But here, free 20. Nope, 50 rupees there.
You know what? You fluff it and get your Zora money, so that way you can waste it and get taught a life lesson, because how often does Zora actually have something there, Pixie? Come on now.
That was game 1.
Wait, Zora actually had something?
Yep.
Ooh, I would have been in shambles, because, that's a hard last locate, because I refuse to give him money.
I mean, you would have run out of checks very soon, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, what did he have?
Merle.
That would have been soul shattering. I would rather go. Oh no, I couldn't go anywhere in the dark world. I would do Aga and just do pod, even if it was pendant pod, by dying in pod, just to spite doing Zora. I would do it.
I don't even think that was an option. You literally were funneled.
Bunny walk into pod? No? Oh, no.
Yeah, did some weird stuff. I don't think you had... Well, you had access in the Dark World, I guess. You want to do some weird tricks, shenanigans there.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
In my case, logic is but a frame of mind. You gotta fake it till you make it. And we have Mini Moldorm Cave having half magic.
Yeah, that's gonna make it. I'm gonna think at least one of Skullwoods or TR is gonna be a crystal at this point. Actually, this is really... It's gonna really have to be I guess you say the chosen seed, because we already have one pendant. So you have to have exactly 2 pendants in those spots now.
All right. This is like Liu Kang saying right now, I am the chosen one. To Shang Tsung. And now we're going Saha's Club Pendant Swamp, so that's dead.
Never mind.
That's dead.
Cape, okay. That doesn't really change anything. So that is going to be a hard required fire rod, so Aga is required. Since at least one of Skullwoods or TR, or possibly both of them, have to be a crystal now.
Imagine rushing Eastern. Oh, this hurts my soul. This hurts my soul, Pixie.
This is
even
pendant.
If it's
this red pendant Eastern. This is ballsy here.
This is a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if dodging that wrench is gonna do something here for Angles. Ooh.
Hera is a red crystal. That's fine, but yeah, this is a kind of a potential play here. Let's see.
All right. Rod Cave offering up 10 bullets for the bow and arrow here. We're setting up our watermark, so we're gonna go take a visit. We're gonna go visit gonna bonk first, but we're gonna visit our waterfall fairy friend. Take a peeky at the island, which has nothing but a little bit of love to give.
Ooh, a pendant Eastern. You're gonna have to dip that. There's a glove in there. So that is full Dark World access. That can be good or bad because that lamp can be in a lot of places now, logically.
Yeah. And the fact that something was in pendant Eastern hurts. Alright, sick kid with a bit of love to give, bless his heart. Alright, we're gonna see big chest here on Angleside in just a second. Alright, we're going to big key chest. We're gonna be dancing in the dark.
So let's see if Kademan's gonna make the same move here.
Oh yeah.
That's looking to be the case here. I mean, to be fair, they really don't have much else to go to. You got Lagina. No desert access. No, they have mountain access. That's just going to be a couple checks. So actually, yeah, one check actually. The old man isn't in logic. So actually, the pendant Eastern is probably the densest play actually.
It is. We're also going to see Skull Woods or Village here on Angleside.
I think they got all 3 items out of Eastern. So it's only a red pendant. So unless pedestals required, they're not going to care about this.
We're going...
And, okay, well, pendant pod, here we go. Let's believe in pod again. Let's do it.
We gotta AFG it. We gotta AFG and believe in blue pendant pod. Oh, baby.
I mean, we were able to believe in it last time. Game 1, pendant pod was required. So you got the whole package there. And in terms of Skullwoods and TR, both of them are crystals anyway, but it's not going to matter because you need Fire Rod. So half-cross magic is going to get good use. Even Ice Palace was a crystal as well, so yeah, you can get as much value of that half-cost magic there. Meyer, vanilla red crystal.
Skull Woods is absolute booty cheeks.
Oh, it's actually quite a number of vanilla crystals there. I saw Skull Woods was vanilla, Thieves Town was vanilla, Meyer vanilla.
That was pretty bad.
And I don't even know if they got anything out of the front of.
No, they got not anything out of that Skull Woods. And you know what that means. That means that things are not looking good in terms of getting ice. any type of item out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both in the back. This is game 1 was exactly the same thing. this is
Oh no!
parallel here. Vanilla Big Key there, that's the same thing. You see how much of this got tweaked around here.
That's horrible! No way!
There's a lot of stuff that's matching up here.
That's pretty sad. Alright. I'm gonna bomb on across there, see what that has to offer. That's...
yeah, it really did match up. Yeah, there really is nothing in the front. It's all in the back.
Oh my goodness! Okay, so that's pretty bad. That's really bad.
I mean, that's at least going to be a wash. There's no both runners doing this, so. And I didn't even see what was on the bumper ledge there.
Z-Room offers just a heart container. See, I am a Brotown believer, and we are entering Brotown right now. Let's kiss Blind's pinky finger, and let's get that offer we can't refuse.
Well, it's a crystal, so gonna full clear this place out. At least don't have to worry about how many items are in the front or anything.
All right, we get a little bit of protection here with the fairy.
Bo, I think, was in Blind's house. So I believe Bo was completely free at the beginning, so...
It was.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Everything that you needed was in Stackerico.
So a couple items in front, and luckily we were not doing a death warp there, because, you try to set up death warp, you get that 4th hard piece, and have to redo your death warp there. Luckily, no need to do that here.
Nope.
Because doing AGA is going to be a little bit brutal without that light switch. You don't even have a fire rod to work with. I mean, that a lot of times that can help with some of those runes, but no, you don't have that because that's after AGA 1.
These guys are professionals. I believe they can do Dark AGA with ease.
Yeah, they do Dark AGA, Dark Pod, Dark Fire, do all that stuff. No,
please. And they have more than enough health to do Dark AGA. So Dark Castle Tower, let's go. Let's rush it. Do it for funsies.
Yeah, I'm gonna be curious where they put that lamp. Probably just gonna be like lamp and swamp or something. I don't know. I've seen that lamp just stuck in there a number of times. Just put it in like left side.
It's an hype cave, honestly.
Like left side swamp with the lamp. Just put it in no man's land.
To the big key chest right now, so let's go to big chest.
Oh yeah. Swamp is a green pendant on top of it. Ooh, hey,
we got a shield, totally worth it. That puts us one step closer to the shield of destiny. You gotta live for the memes, my friend. Live for the memes. Alright, so we're gonna get blind coming up in just a second.
Nice script.
All right, nice blind script right there.
Nice scripted fight there. Okay. Getting our first crystal on the board. 24 minutes.
All right, chess game offering rebate and bombs. A brewery check right now offers $20. All right, we're gonna venture forth on our way to Dig Game.
So we're pretty standard doing South Dark World checks here. So Dig Game, Stumpy, Hype Cave.
Pyramid to the Brofish. If we decide to go that way, most people are allergic to the best character in the game. Yes, 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 2 shields. Oh, now I'm super hyped. Come on, Hype Cave, do the bestest thing you can do. And give us the Bro Shield. You know you want to. We gotta get it.
Stumpy, let's see, what do you got? Stumpy, nope, 10 sticks. So in chat, I believe you get like a boss randomizers. I know you've gone, I think you can put blind in other dungeons. Not all dungeons, I think there's some dungeons that...
Randomizer you can, yeah, Bossamizer you can.
Yeah, I think there's some dungeons that you can't put bosses in just because of the room designs. It just doesn't allow it, but for the most part, if it's an open room, it's free. You can put it in there. All right, Hype Cave. What do we got?
Okay,
Ooh,
I'm mid.
That's good hype already, right there. Oh,
That gives us Meyer area.
No, that's let's see. Oh, that's a pretty.
All
good
medallions.
hype. That's a pretty good hype there. So mitts and both medallions, so we don't even have to worry about any of those now. We can freely go in.
Yeah, that does make life easier.
Yeah, so game one, the mirror shield ended up being on the pedestal.
No! Thus, it was never picked up again. All right, so we're going into Pendant Pod. Oh, baby.
I mean, and then the problem is they had books, so they were able to scout the ped. So you couldn't no reason to blind ped pull the the shield out of that. All right, so we have Pendant Pod here. It's clearable, not in strict logic, but they can clear it. Granted, it is for only a blue pendant, so they're probably gonna count their items. But let's see if we believe in Pod on this game 2 here.
Give us Lamp and the Bro Shield. That's all I'm asking. Lamp and a Bro Shield. Then I will definitely call this God Pod just for that. I am a simple person, Pixie. Simple. Even though there's so much you can get that's, really needed, like flippers, ice rod, hook shot.
You don't need that.
I'm literally hoping just lamp and mirror shield,
You call it a day at that point.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Add like that single
Roadfish! Oh, baby,
just
come on, Roadfish.
You just pick the one arrow on top of it.
Yes! That puts you in blessed mode. Triple boom here. And see, if it's in a chest, they can't dodge it. They can't dodge it. It means you are committed to the Pro Shield. Alright, some more keys.
I mean, pretty standard. I don't think we've seen any items so far. It's just small keys. Keys tomb with nothing.
Ooh, just a whole lot of keys. Alright, so we're definitely going to check Big Key Chest right now. Due to the sheer volume of keys, so...
There's another pretty healthy seed here. I got blue mail.
Wow!
Tons of hearts. Was that at least 5 keys already?
Yes! What?
No, that's a whole lot.
You got the 6-key starter pack!
So everything in the bag. Of course, pod making you do all the work. You gotta go all the way. Search everything.
That's heckin' awful. Ooh, hammer peg check. Well, we have our Froggy World tour and $300. You know what? I'm gonna take it.
Oh, it's good for his Zora money.
Heck yeah. You have to go get your life lesson.
Hobo wasn't checked yet. I don't think either runner checked it. Okay, now we're starting the items. Starting with a heart container.
Yep. So let's see what we get on deck, folks. And doing Dark Maze and Pod absolutely sucks. And it's for this reason. Ooh, quest. Mushroom. And Big Key.
Okay. Alright. Second item there.
$100.
Kademan also making their way to Pendant Pod. I mean, look at them just making these dark mazes look pretty easy here. So that's
Yeah, they're moving faster than I do. They're moving way faster.
Okay, that's 5 items.
Little surprised they didn't open the Hellway first.
I'm wondering if Ingalls might be considering just clearing the level.
I think that's the case here. We're looking at maybe a full clear. Because the backtrack of this is nasty. Because you know me, I would save and quit. But well done on that backtrack.
Yeah, it's almost like they have a mental map of the room design, so they just kind of know how to move around it.
Yeah, because this is a pendant. Wow, the item is on Helma. This, Absolutely, it's tragic.
Yeah, this is the one with her blue pendant here, so. But yeah, he's gonna go for the full clear here. I mean, this could be big if Elvasaur has.
This will be a Giga Brain of all Giga Brains.
Trying to think what else they can check at this point. I mean, you got.
Well, we know it's not the lamp because this is dark.
Yeah.
But if this is like flippers or something big, this is out of this world.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of options. I think it just can't be the lamp. But it could be anything else that gives access to something else. Mirror, even the book could be an option. You know, you could have the mirror and force you to go around the front door to get that.
Now, the greatest thing it could be, now hear me out, put your tinfoil hat on, Pixie, the mirror shield. I will die laughing. I will die laughing. Imagine doing all of this for the mirror shield. Because it's possible now. It's possible.
Yeah, so that mushroom. Not sure if they're gonna stage scum that. They don't have Samaria yet. And consider stating it for fake powder options.
You don't know. But this room is giving Angles the business. Now, I'll admit, I use the Hayfield base strat, which is, you know, if you have half magic, there we go. You just spam the heck out of bombos. You know, you whack something, bombos. Whack something, bombos. You know, you just keep bombosing the heck out of everything.
I mean, that's a fair way through. I mean, even something like maybe Ether is not a bad idea because I think it would light the room up for a moment, so it may let you see where things are.
Yeah.
That's another option.
But then I'd be turning everything into a disco rave. Ooh, this is not a good position for Cademan. Because we are running on diet life right now.
Oh no, we did have all the items. Just a map on the Helmosaur. So we did have probably got an item very early on.
So Cademan is probably feeling really bad about that right now.
Yeah, I mean this room's rough. I mean, if you go off track a little bit, you can easily get lost. I mean, luckily we had that spare fairy in a bottle, and is not going to clear.
But does have pot, or maybe just wanted to complete it because Eastern's pretty easy, you know, to go back and complete in case you want to do that blind pull of head for, you know, Mirror Shield. I'm believing in it. I am straight believing in it. We need that Mirror Shield once. But my area on deck here for Cademan.
I think that was Ether, but it's not going to matter. We've got all three medallions anyway.
It looks like we are going back up to see our best boy Hobo, maybe? Are we going to see the Meyer dip here on Caitlin's side?
Okay,
20
Bobo
bucks
with
from
nothing.
Bobo.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know if there are that many checks left, actually. I think they're actually running out of checks. 'Cause I'm trying to think what else they can really do at this point. You got some mountain checks. So the inside of Spec Rock. Spike Cave is in logic. That would be pretty awful if progression's there. That is not somewhere you would go check right away. Okay, there we go. So that opens up your options right there. So that is the mirror, and Kademan said that's enough. We'll take that mirror and going to start running other checks.
Checkerboard Cave. Cave 45. Alright, we're about to get our best boy check over here.
Ooh.
Hook shot in Checkerboard Cave.
Right, immediately making use of that mirror. And Zora today, oh, there we go.
There goes your life lesson. See, that's why you gotta save up your 500 bucks so you get your life lesson.
Just a pack of blueberries for very expensive blueberries there.
Heck yeah, triple boom. And we get Meyer check here. No.
Yeah,
Meyer
that was
check
a
part
ledge.
duh.
Yeah, that was just
Okay.
a ledge check. Yeah, that's fine. I'm thinking Angles might be close to last location at this point, so he's going to be happy to do this Meyer dip.
Oh yeah, definitely. Old man, 20 bucks. Everybody is just dodging Dark Aga. The committal to the dodge is real, Pixie. The committal to the dodge is real. Wait a second. He's turning the mushroom in before dipping Meyer. Very interesting.
Yeah, he might be safe scumming this. And nope, that's a bunch of money, so don't care. Yeah, so he's gonna safe scum that mushroom. Okay, first look in Hera.
Wait, Chad is saying that Angles never checked the lumberjack? I thought he did.
No, I don't think he ever went there. That's kind of an isolated area at this point. I mean, at this, it's not hurting him right now, so that's not an issue.
Without that lumberjack Chad, he knows he doesn't know Fire Rod is on lumberjack. That's gonna be a big hurt.
I mean, it's really when that lamp shows up. And then now it's like, wait a minute here. That is kind of gonna hurt. They not checking that. But right now it's not an issue. Okay, so Angle's going into you know, we're gonna go with a fire locking fire logic here. Let's see if that's the case. Nice Voldemort fight right there. Let's see, just some more money. I believe there is an item in the basement, but they can't do anything about that, so that has to be left for who knows when.
Yeah, but they're playing according to the meme, fire lock fire. And oh dear. Oh dear. Because this is going to push him further and further away from Lumberjack. Because realistically, when would you, Pixie, check Lumberjack?
At this point, I'm not sure when. Unless he enters the mountain through the front to save Old Man, but you're probably gonna flute to the back.
Like, I don't see it happening. Because it is so isolated at this point.
Yeah, well, we'll see. See what happens with that one. It's really when the lamp comes in. We'll start wondering about that. A red potion, nope, rupees. TR was ether. I believe the first game was both Meyer and TR were ether.
This bomb jump is a go. And we have Hookshot Cave on deck.
Was that just like all heart pieces in there? Just got just lots of bits of hell.
Have Adirondack Rick's favorite travel destination right here, Spiral Cave.
Okay.
That is a nasty place for the lamp. Yeah, that's... I don't foresee Angles getting that anytime soon.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while to get, and even with that, it's like, when do you... He has to check Lumberjack, because you need that info now. Ooh. I mean, that's not the worst place for the lamp. Oh, there's the book. Okay, that's nice. Not the worst place for the lamp, because you're probably going to run across that, but now is where that information comes into play.
Yeah.
Paradox gave us some stuff here, so that's...
It's going to require him to go to Meyer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because Mirror locks the hook shot, yeah.
Yep.
He's got to be thinking he's going to get last locationed into Meyer at this point.
Yeah.
Because even the ice play is not in logic, but that book is going to put him into tablet, or at least ether tablet. No, he can't do ether tablet, actually. Desert. That's like all
it's going to put him into desert. But he has no way to do full clear desert because he has no lamp, and he can't get lamp without having the mirror. So it's got to lock him into Meyer.
And Kadamon, since he checked Lumberjack early, immediately takes that lamp straight into Castle Tower. Trying to think what we got out of ice. I think it was money. I think 50 a book, and then maybe a 20. So I think they got all the items out of ice. For Angle's Spiral
Cave is not in logic. He has no way to get to it.
Yeah,
because he would need to have the hook shot or the mirror to get to it.
He couldn't get close on that fight, but getting through it. Okay. I mean, and again, we don't even know if the book is gonna really lead anywhere yet because he can't get to either tablet.
Nope, because he needs the mirror for Bombo's tablet and for, for Ether tablet. Or he would have to have hookshot for Ether tablet. That and hammer. Ether tablet, hammer, and hookshot, and go the long way, or have the mirror. But poor Angles right now. Where are you going, friend? Going back to the dark world.
Okay, well, let's see blue balls. Let's see if Aga is going to be kind today.
I mean, there is an obscure trick that he could use to get there, but it's extremely difficult and extremely out of logic. Pixie, and that's a fairy death hover, but ooh. Ooh.
I mean, yeah, you're extreme at that point. Just stick with the basic stuff here.
Yeah, I know. That's like really, really... If you find yourself having to do that to get to East Death Mountain, then that's really...
I mean, you know you gotta miss something at that point.
Yeah, if you're having to resort to that, that's spicy. Alright, Smith check yields triple boom for poor Angles. Yeah, I think Angles at this point is realizing something has been missed. Because they're running on diet checks.
And Akka was pretty kind today. Only one blue ball. I seem to notice that a lot. If Aga's hard required, it tends to be a little more on the generous side. I don't see like 10 blue balls or anything.
And here we go. Fire Rod acquired here on Kademan's side. And we're doing hammer pegs here on Angle's side. And with the Fire Rod, we're going to go right up to Skullwoods.
Yeah, because there are two items. Two items in the back. So, well, Kademan has options because I believe, well, Swamp is open. Granted, it's a pendant, but given it's still missing a lot of stuff, you know, that's something to think about. Ice is in play.
Many things that they can do. Yeah, and we're going to do our triple chest check right here on Angle's side.
I mean, well, that's nice, but kind of not what we're looking for here.
Nope. Yeah, we're doing desert, but that's not gonna be clearable for you, my friend.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he has to know that he hasn't dipped Mire yet. I mean, it's not the best thing to do, but the mirror was fairly quick in Meyer.
Yeah, I think some people, have a preference not to dip Meyer until they have Samaria.
But now at this point, it's probably going to be Samaria is somewhere locked further down this chain of items. Very nice moth right there. Oh, okay. Well, at least we're not going to be worrying about ice rod hunts. So at least that's out of the question. Because that was a big issue in game 1.
Yeah, so everything ties back to Meyer. Going back to Meyer. Oh, dear. And Angles is getting pulled further and further away.
Yeah, so I think for Angles, the problem is Meyer is bottlenecking him.
Yeah, it literally is. Oh, a shovel. That's another fetch quest.
It's going to pull him further away. He's getting other stuff that's going to keep making him go for those checks.
Yep, because we're going to exit out of here and go right to the grove. The desperation must be real when you're doing a Gina.
Yeah, I mean, Meyer could be empty. At this point, it's going to be likely that, even though there's only a couple items potentially in there, I don't have anywhere else to check. I'm, out of logical checks at this point. Guess we'll see what the shovel has.
Grove check coming up. Boomerang. Old man. Right now on Angles.
Yeah, so in this case, that lumberjack check is going to be very isolated for him.
Yeah. And you really do hate to see it.
Okay, so in chat, and in this particular case, it's going to be mirror locked because the mirror in Checkerboard Cave has hookshot. So that would be your way along the lower part of Death Mountain, and you need the mirror to go to the upper part. So in this case, the mirror, in a way, locks both sides of it. And the lamp is in Spiral Cave.
Yeah, there's a way to get to Spiral Cave for Angles right now.
A lot of times in a lot of seeds, you have at least one of the two ways. They're not linked to each other, but in this seed, unfortunately they're linked to each other. So
yeah,
it will start with the mirror.
Because right now, Ankle's gonna do Spike Cave. I mean, they're doing all the checks that they can with what they have. It's just that there really isn't anything they can do.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that none of these really out-of-the-way checks lead to anything. I mean, it's not something that, okay, I found this big item here. When does my opponent go for that check?
Now, it has to take them to Meyer. No, where are you going?
Yeah, I mean, he You can't get in the swamp. That's not an option.
No.
I mean, you don't have your red crystals yet.
He's done catfish.
Ice Rod was on Mothula.
Pyramid? I thought he looked at Pyramid Ledge, no?
No, I don't think he looked at it again. I think Kademan did. Alright, so Kademan into ice will be like should be doing the ice, the IPBJ as well, the bomb jump.
Catfish, maybe, on Angle's side? I thought we did that.
Yeah, I think Kademan did these checks. I don't think Angle did these checks.
Got it.
I'm hoping that, like, on his tracker or something, that, like, Meyer is, like, X'd out or something. That's going to be really bad if that tracker, like, is mislabeled or something.
We got to make the Meyer play.
A little high up on that bomb jump. There we go. Yeah, that's got to be all he has.
That's all he has.
Oh, this is gonna be a pet check now. Kademan, let me see. In terms of go mode, yeah, it might just be Samaria.
Here's our pet check. Nope. Pet is officially dead.
I mean, I guess I could have had Samaria on it.
Hey, Ellie, we get the check. Maybe doing dark Aga.
Dark Aga at this point. Yeah, I'm starting to think if there's something off with his tracker, that somehow Meyer isn't labeled as somewhere he can look in or something.
Do that.
Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Because if he does this, he's gonna go to Swamp. I mean, to Skull Woods before Meyer.
Yeah, I mean, even the fire rod, it's not going to open up that much. Okay, yeah, I'll have the heart container. Gosh, if that had that been Samaria, that would have been just like insult to injury at that point. Nothing missed there, at least.
Cotton Candy coming up on Catamoun's side.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping you didn't forget that. Because, yeah, Meyer is accessible with just boots. You don't need the hookshot. In this case, the hookshot is behind Meyer access anyway. so that's 5 crystals for Kademon. Still trying to figure out where this Samaria might be. We have not dipped Swamp yet. So
Pendant Swamp.
green Pendant Swamp on top of it.
Yeah, I believe it's
so
Green Pendant. Imagine Samaria Green Pendant.
I mean, we'll see if a Green Pendant strikes again, because it did that in Game 1. Green Pendant was hard required.
Right, hobo check, $20 for Kademon. Ooh, this may not be boding too well for angles with only 2 heart containers. One heart container. Does Angles have a fairy?
I think so. Let's see.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
I mean, the dark rooms here can get pretty
Quite
nasty.
treacherous, yeah.
Especially the ones there are pits in the ground. You gotta really have the room, like, mapped out in your mind to know where to go here. I mean, in terms of checks we haven't seen yet, so we got Swamp, Green Pendant, tablets are open, Hera Basement is open, because there is I believe there is something down there. So we'll see, what do you got in Swamp first? Okay, well, we'll take Silvers. I mean, we're never going to turn that down, so Ganon is going to be free on this seed as well. 100% free. I mean, Temper Sword is already plenty, but this is now cakewalk.
Oh,
Yeah, because I think if he uses Ether, it does light the room up for a moment. Like, you can kind of see what's in the room, so you can kind of map out your surroundings. Single arrow. You're going with the diver down. Okay, very good. There we go. There we go. There's our Samaria and diver down. So that is go mode for Kademon at 107. I mean, that Swamp also played big in the first game, because I believe Ice Rod was in there, in that room, that very room.
oh. Excuse me 1 second.
I mean, this seed could have potentially been really trolly. It's just, it just really got bottlenecked into. You just have to realize you get bottlenecked into mire, and just realizing, yeah, you can go in there. You don't need hookshot to go in there. This is, since the item logic is, it's always advanced. It's never a basic item logic. In terms of pendants, so Eastern had to be dipped, Swamp had to be dipped, and Pod. I don't know if Pod had anything. I think it was just, was it a mushroom? I don't think Pod had anything of progression.
No, it really didn't.
But it was still 2 out of 3 pendants.
Yeah, that had something in it, so. But I wonder how, at what point will we see angles go to Moira? And we see the load up on Blue Goo. We're gonna probably turn that mushroom in. Nope. Maybe now, Meyer? Nope, Skullwoods.
Yeah, I think you already say Scum checked the mushroom. Yeah, it was just money.
Yeah, $300.
Okay, big key. There we go. Kadaman's pretty much just on autopilot at this point, just all execution from to the end here.
Seed. So, Pixie, since you saw the first seed, is this seed meaner than the first seed?
Let me think. This one, I believe this one might be a little bit easier.
Easier?
You should be hard last location into Mire, and that starts opening up things for you. The first game was good. That was nice and easy until the very end, and that one wasn't hard. It just kind of made you were forced to double dip TR. But that may have been for some people last location, the last thing to do, and this one it just got you into some bottlenecks and last locations.
Gotcha.
Both seeds had this. It wasn't like one of them was a super jet seed and one of them was like super horrible. Both of them actually have kind of the same gimmick of you just last location into something. It's just this seed did it much sooner than the first game where it did it towards the end. And I mean, you would end up running out of checks and you end up needing to go into TR without the ice rod, and unfortunately, you have to double dip because you get hook shot in there, and that's needed to get the ice rod.
Gotcha. Alright, triple boom here in Skull for angles.
Because, I mean, I don't even know if he's opened up Mire yet. Okay,
No.
No, this... Is this...
Alright, I think now we're... No, still! Oh no!
He hasn't checked Desert yet, I guess? Or I thought he went in there already. Maybe not? Oh, yeah. He's got his fire source now, so I can beat Desert. Yeah, so the first game made them run around a lot more. So the times ended up being a bit higher because you just had to check a lot more stuff. This one, it really depends if you get that bottleneck. If you can figure that out, and then the seed opens itself up for you, and then you follow it correctly, and then, as we see here, this should be quite a bit fast, at least a little bit faster than the first game.
So it's just a matter of if you dip mire, and since this is a hard last locate on Angle's side.
Yeah, I mean, that's completely bottlenecking everything for him, because that mirror will literally lock the entire seed. The rest of the seed for him. Yeah, because he has no East Death Mountain access without that mirror. No swamp access, because that locks, mirror and hookshot and flippers. Flippers are also on Paradox.
Yep. Well, there goes the powder right there in TR, Doesn't that make you want to go and rush back? Oh, baby.
Trying to see what there even is. I mean, in terms of inventory, it's mostly full. I think what we haven't seen, let's see, I don't think we've seen Red Boomerang. I think a bottle we haven't seen yet, one of the bottles. Sword, Mirror Shield.
But you do it for the mirror shield, I'm still holding out for the best shield.
Alright, here we go.
And wait till Angle sees that mirror.
Yeah, I figure. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, he has to know. Yeah, he's got to know that. That's. Let's see, big chest here. Nothing there.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
I know Angles is probably saying to himself, I could have done this quite a bit a while ago.
Yeah, I'm wondering if, he at least in chat, maybe you have to remember that Boots is enough to get into Mire. And that can be easy to forget that. You don't need hook shot to get in there. I mean, if this were basic item logic, then yes, the hookshot would be required, because it doesn't expect you to really do anything.
Skipping the rest of the items on Laser Bridge, so we'll never know about the Bro Shield. No, I'm dying inside.
I mean, it could still be in GT. Maybe Trinex might have it. Maybe it's still somewhere just picking up along the way.
We gotta hope. We gotta hope.
had to mention how like basic item launch would have been hard hook shot required to get in the mire, because I think all tournaments are going to use advanced item logic. Alright, so that is going to be 7 crystals for Kademan. So, on the way to GT. So, big key. Let's see, where is that going to be located today?
One room I acknowledge in GT, Pixie, and you know which room it is.
Okay, chat, I'm putting in numbers 1 to 22 checks for the big key.
I love the fact someone wrote 23. That's my kind of person. But there's only one room, chat, that should be acknowledged, and that is tile room. You know? And Pixie, you know what? Tile room is my 3rd check when I route GT. Hope right, hope left, then tile room. That is how much I believe in tile room.
I mean, unless the seed doesn't give you a key on the right side, then you got to do more checks. Delay your...
It usually breaks my heart every time, but...
Oh, well, that's
No!
just gonna sit there. Oh, denied. That's just going to sit there.
So close, yet so far away.
At least we get to see it.
No, that hurts the soul. That's a check, you fluff. Alright, come on, at least have the big key in towel room since you've broken my heart, game. You've broken my heart. Alright, hope right.
Okay.
Now watch him speed right through towel room.
As usual, disrespecting tile room.
I know, you gotta throw some respect on that name, man.
Okay, well, we found our red boomerang. At least we know where that is. So in terms of stuff, yeah, there isn't a lot we have not seen in the game here. In this seed, you know, we've seen almost everything. Let's see, this is through 11 checks, I believe. Oh, I have vanilla compass. Okay, that's nice.
Alright, come on, fluff it. You're seeing it again. Come on, fluff it. Dang it.
Denied.
Denied again. Oh man, the pain. I'm literally singing over here. Everybody hurts sometimes.
Just leaving that shield on display on the torch there.
I know! That's so rude! That is so rude.
I mean, chat has a point. I mean, in this particular layout, you either get tile room or the mirror shield. Because if you check the right, you get... If the key was in tile room, you wouldn't check the left. Actually, no, you still would. You need an extra key. Okay, so you would still be able to check the torch. You have to make sure you get an extra small key.
You get the best of both worlds, chat. The best of both worlds. Alright, let's pour a 40 for the Rando Room believers, because they got it today.
So that was check. Let's see, 5, 7, 11. That was 14, I believe.
Yeah. Well, check towel room. Those who believe in towel room, check towel room. You gotta believe.
I'm just checking to see. It's like, yeah, it's kind of funny. This is, I think, the first time that I actually got it right while on commentary. So, yeah, but I guess
Chad is arguing to say what mad lad actually checks towel room. You know, take someone who's utterly crazy to check towel room, and yes, I am that mad lad that checks towel room as their third check. Third.
I mean, you need it to be right just once, and it'll justify everything.
Actually, I did. I did have a race where it was in tile room, and I won by 3 minutes. It was a feel-good moment. Because nobody checked tile room until check 22. And it was my third check, so I won. It was feeling good.
So like all the other 9 out of 99 times or whatever that it misses,
hey, I normally lose, but it was that one time, so it's not a good feel, man. It's a good feel.
And that's all that matters. You were right once, and it's all that matters.
Yes. A broken clock is right twice, so I just gotta get my second right. But it's gonna happen, Pixie. It's gonna happen.
Okay, so now Angle's just speeding along. After getting that mirror hook shot, getting everything to open up here. Picked up the lamp. Is gonna still need to dip Pendant Swamp to get Samaria.
But I'm also a mad lad. Because guess what setup I used to play Zelda with, Pixie? Are you ready? Are you sitting down, Pixie? I play with a Street Fighter 6 joystick. If you're gonna make Zelda into a Dark Souls game, that's the best way to play it, Play it with Street Fighter controls. Map that out, and that makes everything so much more fun. And by fun, I mean torture. But it adds to the excitement. Also, very good, Trolley Dorm is gone. Are we gonna fluff validation check? Of course not.
Don't need that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if silvers were. They weren't in a really difficult spot. I don't remember where it was though.
Dear chat, I use Delta on the phone and play rando, so yes, I know exactly what that means. To have that phone set up, let's go. And we're doing geometry with Kademan and Pixie. I don't think Agatu wants to cooperate with that geometry lesson. There we go.
There you go. That's good there. Yeah, I'm kind of blanking out where those silvers were.
Holy swamp.
Yeah, I think no, it was the first chest. Yeah. The first actual check in Swamp.
Alright, come on, give us the Kefka Ganon, give us the Kefka quote, Ganon. Don't stand so close to me. Alright. We got TOS Ganon. And that is quite respectable. So we got Sting, Pixie, and the police, Ganon.
In terms of items, I think the only thing we didn't see was where's that last sword was. Because we saw the other bottle, we saw red boomerang, which got almost everything on the list there. That other sword is just somewhere. Oh, there we go.
Well, to be fair, Ganon did say don't stand so close to him.
Well, that's a point well taken there.
Yeah. Alright, we're going back up. No fairy protection. But that half magic doing the business. Okay. Catman is like, me versus Ganon, part 2. Meanwhile, we have Angles and Swamp right now.
Yeah. So I'm thinking the other sword's probably just gonna get GT somewhere.
Also, chat being mean to me by rubbing it in that we saw the mirror shield, but did not get the mirror shield. I see you, chat. Roots.
Saw it twice.
You don't have to rub it in either there. We don't have to rub in the fact that we did not get the bro shield.
It was just left on display.
I know. How could you not get the bro shield?
I mean, I only learned that when, from other commentators here. Like when you get hit by the bat, there, it reverses your control. So it's like I just never knew that. All right. Anyway, Ganon's down on Kademon's side. So get your GGs in chat for kademan941. It's going to be taking the second game.
GGs.
As well of this. It's going to be advancing on. Time of 1:31:50. Okay, here, now we're getting our runners into the chat here. See Angles and Kademon's. Wait a few seconds. Here we go. Welcome to our runners here. Angles and Kademan941. GG's.
GG's.
Certainly a set of seats today.
Dude, did it have Ant-Man or something sped out those breadcrumbs? Because those were Adam level sizes of breadcrumbs.
It was, yeah. I pulled that hammer out of Escape. I went, wait, did I load the wrong seed? Hold on.
Yeah, both seeds were eerily similar.
Yeah.
I was noting that because I think you got blue mail early, you got enough health early, and I was like, you got the hammer. I was like, wait a minute here. That was, I think it was in the exact same spot as last time.
Exact same chest, the middle one in the back. I'm like, wait, I actually
and
tabbed over.
And Titancy Hype came as well.
Yeah. And another dumb required item hiding in Swamp. You know, it just, the rando has a sense of humor today. Then we decided to do a doubleheader.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it was bottlenecked, and the first game was. I guess I'll let you describe your thoughts on these two games here.
The first one, I felt really bad on the first one when I finally found where that stupid flute was hiding. But the nice thing that I had cleaned, I had cleaned up basically everything and had, I think it was like Thieves Town, the couple items that were left in there, and like one or two other checks. So I had kind of bottlenecked myself into either it was going to be there, or it was going to be on pedestal, and I'd set myself up okay for that. But the first seed, I didn't think I was doing very well at all. And then this one felt better right up until I, found the fire rod, scouted it early, knew it was there. Dark Aga is the one thing that I need to learn how to do and be a lot more comfortable with. But I mean, luckily Lamp was not buried super deep. But no, I thought it was a good couple seeds. It was a fun couple races for sure.
I probably haven't done Dark Aga in like 18 months or so. With you guys probably see me having to use both a fairy and the blue goo to get through the end parts there.
Yeah, that was my worry, because I mean we had decent equipment, but I'm like, I just don't know that I have enough safety and confidence in myself to do it.
Yeah. After I lost my fairy, I was like, I'm just gonna open up Google Chrome and look up how the dark room looks.
Where the rooms are, yep. For sure.
Yeah, looking at that first hit, it sounded like I had a bit of advantage because I went into Ice Palace early, so I got flute. But then I should have gone mountain off the mire, so I could get that. So it sounded like I had a bit of advantage there.
Yeah, I would probably agree, because I'd done basically everything on the mountain and then figured, Green Pendant Ice, like I had full cleared like Pendant Pod before that, and then I figured, 3 items plus the Green Pendant turn in, that's appealing, but it's not the best, so I decided to try and leave it for as long as I could, and like I said, there was not much left on my tracker by the time I finally grabbed that flute.
Yeah, speaking of having a lot of things on the tracker, the second seed here, my god, we had so much filled out on our trackers and nothing to play for.
Right, and I mean, I don't know how long it took you to go into Caneless Mire to pull that stupid mirror out of there, but that was gross. And then immediate find the hook shot next to it was really nice.
To put it like this, I was in Ice Palace before I scouted Lumberjack. I missed the bomb jump to be able to get the big set from there. So I had Mire and going back to Ice Palace for that before I did Aga 1.
Got it, yeah. No, I'd scouted that fire rod on my way by. I thought, you know what, we'll just take a look, and the one seed I decided to make a look, there it is. So I was happy I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out with you angles. I was like, what? In terms of like Mire, I almost thought like maybe your tracker just put like inaccessible or something. I mean, that
it was just me because, as I said, I didn't know what to play for in that one.
Yeah,
it was just my decisions there.
No, I think a lot of people in chat even put like, why would you go in there for potentially 0 items? And that's very fair. I mean, you go in there, that's not a short dip. Could easily have nothing in it. It's just this one. It ended up locking everything because you don't have any East Death Mountain access, because it essentially locks both sides of it, mirror and then hookshot right after it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was so happy just find hookshot immediately after that mirror. That was definitely an highlight of the day.
I was too. I was talking to myself over here thinking, I want to see, I never want to see mirror this seed. I want to see my hookshot. And when I pulled that mirror, I thought, here we go. here's a hookshot seed. It's going to be the top of GT. But then it was real nice to find it immediately after.
Yeah. I was like, at that point, I was like, okay, I just hope Lamp is in Ice Palace Big and I never find flippers. That was what I was thinking of the Aga 1.
Mm-hmm. That would have been nice too, yeah.
Yeah, and then first game, and of course, the seat, it was actually pretty open at the beginning. You got tons of stuff. The whole thing was opening up. And then, of course, at the end, it's a forced double dip of TR. I mean, nobody likes doing that. And it's not even the first check. It's like you got to go very deep in to get hook shot. And, of course, in Swamp, it's even left side Swamp would have been maybe a little more generous. But nah, it's hard hook shot lock to find Ice Rod. And it's like, oh, man, I had to double dip.
Right.
TR to do this.
I was really hoping Ice Rod would just be on Laser Bridge today. That would have been ideal.
Yeah, I even went out and checked the hookshot cave just so I didn't have to dip into TR or after Swamp, which was probably not a good idea, but whatever. I just didn't want to leave the mountain that quickly.
Yeah, I left the mountain immediately, and then as soon as I did, I was like, oh, I should have done Hookshot Cave. Whoops. But that's all right. These were, like I said, fun set of races, so thanks for the restream as well. We appreciate that.
Yeah. This was a nice tournament to have come back from a break from the rando, honestly. So it was nice coming back to this one.
Kaz Boots is always one of those like more lighter ones. It's not like on the opposite end. Cross keys is a little bit heavier, and or even like glitched modes. You gotta have your knowledge base of that for those people who do glitched modes. But this is just like a nice bread and butter.
Yes.
On the play, so.
I like how you mentioned glitch mode because I'm doing the HMG as well.
And so that one, I was like, I can't even follow when I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I don't know what they're doing, where they are anymore, and then yet they somehow get all this stuff.
They're real fun to watch, all the stuff that breaks, but that's how I am too. I'm not big-brained enough to learn what's going on.
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from?
Yep.
Then I go.
Pretty much. So. All right, well, I'm going to go find some lunch. So again, thanks for the restream. Thanks for the races. I appreciate it. And good luck in your HMG.
Thank you. And thank you as well for the restreaming. Wonderful being able to entertain people with the stupid plays that I do.
Or to see what the seed gives us. So I think, Kademan, I think you're next against, is it Arsnerd? Is that who you're going to be?
I think so. That sounded right. I was just going to pull the challenge up and look. Oh, it logged me out. Weird. But I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Yep, Aurora Snurd, it looks like.
Okay, so good luck on that one. We'll should have more exciting races there. I think that's the actual round 32. This one's just to shave it off into get to that nice multiple of 2 there. So round of 32 next.
Yeah. Isn't there another cast boost happening soon, so we should move?
Yeah, there's another one coming up, but we're almost done. Any final thoughts on any of this stuff?
Nothing that comes to mind. Like I said, I'm happy to play rando. It's always just a good time. So
happy to rando. Indeed.
Okay, so again, GG's to both our runners, kademan941 and Angles, for entertaining us with the seeds got a little trolly, but good seeds. Good couple games here. So up in just maybe 15 minutes, we got on this channel another race, round of 48. It looks like Tristanian versus PH112358. So should have a good race there. So we're gonna get that set up in just a moment. So again, thanks to the SpeedGaming team, thanks to our runners, chat, Krista Joy 7. And I am Pixcalibur, and I will see you guys in the next race.
GG's.